Welcome to the School Library Pulse, your monthly source of inspiration and motivation from South Dakota State Library School Library Services. Each month, we share heartwarming stories and uplifting moments submitted by school librarians across the state and designed to empower and energize. Thank you for tuning in for this brief boost that will set a positive tone for your month and remind you of the incredible impact you have on your students and community. Our first story is titled Future Meteorologists. Our librarian writes, "This year I had a parent contact me for a list of books for her twin boys. The boys had recently developed a passion for all things weather, including taking the trained weather spotter training available in our community. The mom was wondering if there were some books I could recommend for them to read to continue to fuel their passion. In our school, receiving a request from parents to put together a book list for their kids is out of the ordinary. So I started searching our catalog across all levels, knowing that she would help them with anything too complex. I emailed the list to her and had them pick some that they thought they'd like to try. I gathered up their books from other schools and placed them in their locker while they were away at lunch. I let the mom know that they would each be bringing home a bag of weather books. The mother's response shocked me. I received a public Facebook post noting their appreciation for me, along with a video of the boys saying thank you, with their weather books in hand. Something very simple was a really big deal in their life." Our next story is an inspiring tale about books and babies. Our librarian tells us, "As the high school librarian, I get to work with all of our school students, including those who are expecting and/or who are already first-time parents. While high school is not an ideal time for a young woman or man to have their first child, I am a firm believer that children are sacred and that they and their parents need to be celebrated. Before becoming a school librarian, I was a public youth services librarian where I got to work on literacy skills with all age groups of kids. I missed the 0 to 5 age group immensely and felt like I wasn't adequately serving the needs of my young teen parents. So I asked my administration if I could start a Beginning with Mother Goose literacy program at our school. The program, which was created by the Vermont Center for the Book, guides parents of children ages 0 to 3 years on how to effectively promote and share literature and literacy activities with their young ones. At the end of the 5-session program, participants go home with a home library of 12 board books and a corresponding parent manual filled with literacy-related activity ideas. Not only was my administration supportive, they committed to purchasing the board books and parent manuals for my participants. Students come and see me after school for 5 weeks, and we cover the manual as well as address any other concerns or questions they may have about being a first-time parent. I also make it a point to hold one of the sessions at a public library as a way to showcase the community resources available to them as parents. At the final session, we have a mini baby shower and party. The best result of this program has been helping my teen parents understand that the school library is a resource for both them and their children. I am honored when program graduates bring their children to my room for me to see and cuddle." And here is a fun short story titled My Favorite Librarian. Our librarian shares, "Part of my duties as an elementary school librarian is to do recess duty for third graders. One recess, the children were attempting to do more chin-ups on the monkey bars than the next person. I swaggered over and asked how many chin-ups they thought I could do. Because I am much taller than they are, I was able to merely lift my chin and put it on the bar without even needing to use my arms. One boy looked at me with a broad smile and said, 'I'm not kidding, you are my favorite librarian.' Of course, I'm his only librarian, but I'll take the compliment." And finally, we all know that librarians are helpful. This librarian shares how this is any kind of help. They write, "I am so thankful for the wonderful first year as a librarian I had with all the wonderful interactions with students. One story that comes to mind from the end of the year is something I overheard an 8th grader telling a group of 6th graders who are touring the building since they will be moving to middle school next year as 7th graders. She said the normal things about how this was the library and you will come here for books and research. And then she dropped her voice and said, 'That is the librarian, and she will help you with anything, literally anything. If you need something, go see her, even if it isn't about books.' It melts my heart and makes me so happy that students see the library as a place they can go for any kind of help." Join us next month for more motivational stories shared by inspirational South Dakota school librarians.